Hello there. This video will be a quick demo of a new feature for my game Freedom Physics, which was called Formations. If you don't know, Freedom Physics is a 2D sandbox slash simulator for those that just like experimenting and creating things in physics games. So getting right into it, for this feature called Formations gives you the ability to quickly and easily create some interesting things. You basically just take a low resolution image, you throw it in a folder in your level directory like so, and then in game you can call an event action called load formation number whatever, number 1, number 2, and what you get is something that looks like this. There's various actions to change the formation into another formation. As you can see, I've made two, a star and an arrow, and I've tied actions to the clicking of these buttons to change the formation from one to the other. There is actions to increase the spacing between each pixel object, because basically what happens is the game reads the image and creates a object for each pixel in your image slash picture, and there's force generated constantly trying to keep it in its proper position. Anytime you can stop the formation, and the objects will just fall kind of limp until you start it once again, and we'll just go back into formation. So there's various things you can use to do with this. For example, here's one interesting idea. Is here I've got this formation image which just looks like this, and when I load it, it looks like this. And I've added some actions where the spacing becomes 0 whenever I grab this Pokeball, and whenever I throw it and it hits something with a bit of delay, it will reopen its spacing and make it come out. Along with some added sound effects. And another example of something you can do with formations is take a image like this, for example. I just made it just the right size to span the width of the level, and it's just a dirt texture, and I loaded that formation into a static object right over here. This is the parent object, so it just loads the rest up and to the left. I've made them all very weak so that they're easily breakable, and therefore basically what we have is a level where you can basically dig down towards the bottom of the level. As well as there's one other example here once we get through. The goal to this level is to touch this yellow ball, and as you'll see when we do, the formation is triggered. Assuming you set the action properly, a formation would be triggered. You want to effect formation 2, set the tiling to 9-ish. Or is this formation 1? Not sure. Why didn't that work a minute ago? 2 collides with 140. Are you object 2? No, you're object 1. So this is how it ought to be. Set you back to 0. And now it'll work. So I take my rocket ship, I hit the goal, bam, message displayed, you win. You can see the force exerted to keep them in formation can also, be used to kind of push against other things. You could create a barrier of some sorts perhaps, but yeah, your imagination is the limit.